So you're thinking about selling your home in Los Angeles. Well, this is what I do for my clients. So after signing the listing agreement and getting the documentation and everything taken care of, the first step that we'll do in helping somebody sell their home is the preparation of their home. It is so important of how that home is presented, especially in today's market. We have HGTV that the buyers are looking at, flip this house, all that kind of stuff. So buyers' expectations are extremely high on properties that they're looking at. So we help our sellers prepare their home, decide within whatever budget they have for improvements, what is the best way, the most effective way to spend those dollars to attract those buyers and in the best condition. That is an interior, it's exterior, there's landscaping, there's painting, there's decluttering, depersonalization that we do. We want the buyers to see themselves in the home, not walk through and see your beautiful vacation pictures and the pictures of your pets and your children and things like that. When a buyer walks through the house, we want them to envision themselves. We want it to be a neutral platform for them. We also provide buyers out there that maybe they don't have a budget for things that need improvements that we suggest. We work with those buyers with that. It's on a case-by-case basis in the house and what needs to be done, and we are open to fronting those funds and be reimbursed through escrow. Once we go through that process and prepping the home, we talk about staging if it's vacant. We have sellers that are out of state, they're out of the area. We handle all of that for them. Whatever needs to be done in terms of improvements, we can handle that and project manage that for them as well. And then the question is, if it is vacant, is it going to be staged? We have conversations about that. If the home is occupied, how do we pare down? Once we have that part of the process done, then we move into our professional photography. And so I provide an incredible professional photographer that goes through, he does drones, he does videos, he does stills, and we put that together. If it's a view property, we want to highlight that view, whatever that might look like. It's very critical for me in my career and representing my clients that we really look at those photos. We don't just slap them on the MLS, put them on there. We want to present the house the best way possible. And what I know is the leading photo that goes out there, the buyer is going to say, yes, I want to go deeper into that and look at more, or it's just going to swipe away and go to the next property. So it's critical what that leading photo looks like, what that second photo looks like as they're making their way through the house. And that's kind of a pet peeve of mine as well, is I've been out there on the MLS looking, on Zillow, wherever it might be, and walking through those photos that are online and doesn't make sense. Is it walking you through the house, or are you seeing this photo and then you go to the backyard and the next photo is the kitchen and then the next photo is the dining room and then we're back to the living room and then it's like, what, I'm confused. So it's really important to me that all of that makes sense. Those photos make sense as we walk through them online, when you see them online. So during this process, understanding what my clients are going through, this is an invasion of their private space. We have people coming in quickly. We have things getting prepped. Then we have the photographer. We're taking things out of your shower for those photos. We're out of the bathrooms. We don't want all the soaps and all that kind of stuff. So it can feel very invasive. So it's important to me that we're holding our client's hand, if you will, walking through that process, having them feel as comfortable as possible, and remembering when we do that photo shoot that we put things back where we found them. That's tricky sometimes. So I want to make sure that my clients feel supported through this process, because it is a big process, and this is just the beginning of it. We haven't even gone to the open houses, the private showings, the negotiations. So making sure our clients are feeling cared for, supported, and that they're actually in control, because they are. This is their home. The process from the time a seller says, Robin, I want you to help us sell our home, is varied, because some homes are ready to go and have just a few things that need to be done. I've had homes where the seller has worked on it for a month before it was really ready to even go out to the public. So that process from the time that we say, great, let's work together and sell your home and get you to the next chapter in your life along your journey, can be anywhere from, I'd say, 60 days by the time you have the property, you put it out there, do your photos, do whatever it needs to be done, receive the offers, negotiate the offers, and then close the escrow. Can be as short as 35, 40 days and much longer. I've had some sellers that wanted to secure me to sell their home, but they had 3 or 4 months before they were going to be ready to go on the market because of their personal circumstances. And so I've had people sign listings that, we weren't even ready for photos, but they had signed the listing agreement for 3 months, 4 months ahead of time. So it is very individual. However, what I can say is that from the time somebody goes live out to the public to present their home to the time we close escrow, if everything's priced correctly, everything's prepared correctly, it can be as short as 45 days. When I'm sitting with my clients and we're going over the paperwork, which there's a lot of, there's a listing agreement, then disclosures and advisory, so there is a lot of paperwork. We're in California. So we look at comparable sales at that time. And we want to see what the market is. We want to see what the activity is. We want to see what things have sold for. We want to look at those comparable sales. However, if the time we sit here and sign the listing agreement, the property is not going to go out to the public for sale for 30 days, 40 days, even 15 days, we will look again. Once we're ready to go live, we will look again, another look and say, okay, well, last time we looked, these were available for sale. Now they've gone under contract. These that were under contract have now closed. So let's look at our most reasonable comparables. So that tells us where the market is, how many days on market, what it was listed for, did they sell for more, did they sell for less, what all that looked like. And then we want to strategically look at what's available for sale. What is our competition, right? We don't want to look just at what's sold. This is our goal. However, how are we going to strategically place your property price point compared to what's out there that the buyers are looking at? So we want those buyers out there, when we go live with your property, to say, wow, that is a great deal. That's a great opportunity. We want to go look at that house. Congratulations, we have successfully closed your home. Now you're on your way to your new journey and your next steps. If you like this video, like and subscribe. If you have any questions whatsoever about real estate, give me a call.